Raiders. We the ones that watchin' when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we locked and close. SMAC on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watchin' when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step up, let the whole field know. Ay. Ain't no talk, we been working all year. Cleats in the dirt, now the moment right here. Coach also locked in, got the plan real clear. Barry on the side, keep the whole team geared. Duke out loud, yeah, the energy loud. Every pitch count, hear the noise from the crowd. Small town feel, but it's big stage now. Put the ball in play, hear it crack out loud. Stay 10 toes when the pressure get big. Late in the game, yeah, we built for this. No looking back, every swing got intent. One shot here, yeah, it's all gotta click. We the ones that watchin' when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we lock and close. SMAC on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watchin' when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step up, let the whole field know. Sports bar dad on the camera, yeah, he don't miss. Every play locked in, every swing, every hit, whole town tuned in, yeah, they watching this. SMAC championship, yeah, don't get bigger than this. Catch a run the gang, get color precise. Back pick quick, catch them sleeping, that's twice. Outfield trucking, yeah, they moving real smooth. Turn too clean when they make that move. Stay locked in when the count run deep. Full count pressure, yeah, the whole place freeze. One more pitch, yeah, it's all eyes now. Put it in play, hit the whole crowd loud. Who want it? Who got it? Who show up when it matter? One game, one shot, let the whole world know. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we ready to go. Yeah. SMAC, Leonardtown Raiders. We the ones that watchin' when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we locked and close. SMAC on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watchin' when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step up, let the whole field know. Ay. Ain't no talk, we been working all year. Cleats in the dirt, now the moment right here. Coach also locked in, got the plan real clear. Barry on the side, keep the whole team geared. Duke out loud, yeah, the energy loud. Every pitch count, hear the noise from the crowd. Small town feel, but it's big stage now. Put the ball in play, hear it crack out loud. Stay 10 toes when the pressure get big. Late in the game, yeah, we built for this. No looking back, every swing got intent. One shot here, yeah, it's all gotta click. We the ones that watchin' when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we lock and close. SMAC on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watchin' when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step up, let the whole field know. Sports bar dad on the camera, yeah, he don't miss. Every play locked in, every swing, every hit, whole town tuned in, yeah, they watching this. SMAC championship, yeah, don't get bigger than this. Catch a run the gang, get color precise. Back pick quick, catch them sleeping, that's twice. Outfield trucking, yeah, they moving real smooth. Turn too clean when they make that move. Stay locked in when the count run deep. Full count pressure, yeah, the whole place freeze. One more pitch, yeah, it's all eyes now. Put it in play, hit the whole crowd loud. Who want it? Who got it? Who show up when it matter?
Braden Cook. Number 7, Michael Biddle. Number 23, Logan Rowe. Number 25, Caden Rowe. Number 21, Colin Hurley. Number 17, Zach Norris. Number 18, Brad Hager. Number 24, Braden Owen. Number 28, Connor Paul. Number 5, Talon Neer. Number 33, Nick Bruno. Number 12, Zach Rayleigh. And number 31, Benny Parsons. And now please put your hands together for the home team, the La Plata Warriors. Number 16, Aaron Bullard. Number 6, Aiden Kibler. Number 13, Blake Gordon. Number 4, Caden Holmes. Number 12, Colton Lanassi.
Can you hear me okay?
Number 9, Jake Grimsley.
You can?
Number 17, Julian Costa.
I'm gonna mute mine for now.
Number 1, Kane Simon.
Okay.
Number 5, Luke Grimsley. Number 18, Austin Schrader. Number 26.
Good audio check on me.
Number 24, Jake
Okay, perfect.
Mann.
I'll mute.
Number
All right, welcome everyone to the 2026 Southern Maryland Athletic Conference high school baseball game.
Right here, he missed 2 return points.
We are live here at Chancellor's Run Regional Park in Great Mills, Maryland for what is sure to be an awesome matchup between the number 1 seed La Plata High School and the number 3 seed Leonardtown. Ryan, what's your thoughts on the games coming in tonight?
Well, first of all, it's an absolutely beautiful evening. It's like, what, 80 degrees out here right now? It's absolutely gorgeous.
Little
There's
breeze.
A few clouds in the sky, and I think it's going to be a gorgeous sunset this evening. Prior to the game, the boys were warming up, and they were looking absolutely phenomenal out there. Both teams, really strong arms, good defense across the line, man. Catchers were looking like studs behind the dish, so it's going to be a great evening, man. I can't wait.
Definitely a lot of energy from both teams in the warm-ups, which we love to see going into game time. Tail of the tape here, these guys have faced each other twice this season, with first conference game, which was Monday, April 20th. La Plata ended up winning that game in walk-off fashion, 6-5. As Leonardtown was up 5-4 headed into the bottom of the 7th when Nadolski for La Plata singled, scoring 2 runs for the walk-off victory. Funny enough, they actually played last night too for a non-conference game where Leonardtown kind of flipped the script with an 18-9 victory. Last night we did see a lot of home runs, specifically from Rodriguez. What are you expecting from him this game?
Well, he's DH in this game, so they're reserving a lot of power in that wheelhouse for him. And I think he's going to see, a lot of fastballs, be able to capitalize on it. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Okay. Good luck.
You're live just saying that. It's a good job.
Okay, good.
No, this
We're
is
going to
great.
have a lot of people coming up and saying hi and everything.
Yeah,
man,
lots
so
of
it's gonna
people
be
coming
great,
up
man.
saying hi, which is great. So this is the first time in at least our minds where we have had live commentary and play-by-play for one of our live streams provided by Sports Ball Dad LLC, Mr. Jeff Kennedy, who's behind us right now. You can't see him, but he's been out here producing live baseball games for Leonardtown JV, for now Leonardtown Varsity, and he's also done it for Little League, his Warriors travel team. He's all over the place. Was generous enough to do it for the Bob Richardson Middle School League last year too, their championship. So
It's good stuff.
really good resource in the county. So we appreciate anyone tuning in live here on YouTube for this game, which will be getting started here in a few minutes. Going back to the two games, you know, they split the record 1-1. The one that meant something on April 20th, the conference game where Leonardtown lost in walk-off fashion. What's the mindset that Leonardtown should have going into this game, knowing that they won last night in a game that was, for lack of a better word, meaningless, but you know, tonight where it actually means something for a championship?
Well, I think they all should have the mentality with an aggressive plate approach. We need to be definitely on the fastball early. All right, don't let anything ride that train, man, and come out there with gas pedal just going from here on out. And the mentality definitely has to remain positive. They got to remain aggressive. They got to come out here and they got to want it for sure.
Yes, we are at a packed crowd here at Chancellor's Run Regional Park, and we will be back live with you on audio as soon as we get going with the first pitch.
Yeah. SMAC. Leonardtown. Raiders. Yo. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we locked and close. SMAC on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step up, let the whole field know. Hey, ain't no talk, we been working all year. Cleats in the dirt, not a moment right here. Coach also locked in, got the plan real clear. Barry on the side, keep the whole team gear. Duke out loud, yeah, the energy loud. Every pitch count, hear the noise from the crowd. Small town feel, but it's big stage now. Put the ball in play, hear it crack out loud. Stay 10 toes when the pressure get big. Late in the game, yeah, we built for this. No looking back, every swing got intent. One shot here, yeah, it's all gotta click. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we lock and close. SMAC on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step up, let the whole field know. Sports bar dad on the cam, yeah, he don't miss. Every play locked in, every swing, every hit, whole town tuned in, yeah, they watching this. SMAC championship, yeah, don't get bigger than this. Catch a run the gang, get color precise. Back pick quick, catch them sleeping, that's twice. Outfield tracking, yeah, they moving real smooth. Turn too clean when they make that move. Stay locked in when the count run deep. Full count pressure, yeah, the whole place freeze. One more pitch, yeah, it's all eyes now. Put it in play, hit the whole crowd loud. Who want it? Who got it? Who show up when it matter? Yeah, we ready to go.
Been doing all season.
Yeah, and he just threw a devastating slider, man. His pop time's probably 1.92, maybe even 1.85. That was beautiful.
For the Raiders is number 10, Seth Massey.
So we have number 10, Seth Massey, senior for the Leonardtown Raiders, leading off tonight.
This guy's a phenomenal athlete. Seth Massey plays with a huge heart, and he has got absolutely devastating bat speed.
Lefty leading off here. Woo! First pitch for a foul.
That was phenomenal. So he's being aggressive already. I love it.
Yeah, now looking for a QAB here. Put the ball in play, get your leadoff guy on.
Or absolutely send it.
Massey steps in with an 0-1 count. In the dirt, takes it for ball one. Yeah, right off the bat, catcher already blocking, getting in his groove.
Looking good behind the dish already. Blocking fastballs for sure. That can be intimidating.
Yeah, for sure. 1-1 count here. Massey
4-3
ropes
hole.
one down the
Nice hit.
4-3 hole. He's rounding, looking at 2. And he is on base with the first single for Leonardtown High School. Massey in the 4-3 hole for a leadoff single for Leonardtown.
26, Colt Keene.
Got his hands through early for a nice fastball, man. He took it in that 4-3 hole. That was a beautiful single.
Colt Keene, a sophomore, playing up here with the varsity squad in the number 2 slot, hoping to deliver in a big way for his team here in the top of the first. He steps in. Aggressive on the first one. We have a foul ball.
Just in on the hands there. I'd probably expect that to be away on the slider this next pitch, maybe.
0-1 count for Keene. Pickoff attempt over at first. Nothing there. He's safe. Keene steps back in. Shoot, fastball for a strike. Taking a little high in the zone.
That was a good pitch. That was a good location right there.
Yeah, good offer there on a 0-1 count, knowing that these first 2 batters have been aggressive. Keene steps in with an 0-2.
Got a hell of a lead over at first.
Taking ball high. Now, you're coaching this team. Are you looking to be aggressive here at first, trying to get that runner to second if
Yeah,
you're
absolutely.
Coach Austin?
Yeah. But I'm also looking to be conservative. I got some good sticks coming up in this 2-3-4 hole. But I know I got speed out of Seth Massey at first, but I also got a good pick, man, from this guy on the mound.
Last pitch taken for a ball. We have a 2-2 count. Another pickoff attempt here at first.
And he's got plenty of room over there. Seth is incredibly fast.
Keene sets, 2-2 count. Little inside, taken for ball 3.
Get a new pitcher! This the one you were saying.
Already hearing a little bit from the crowd, some friendly chirping.
Yeah, a little bit of banter. Fair chirp here.
Full count here for Keene. Popped up just out of play.
Bang it off. Good job.
Hey, we just got delivered the SMAC championship plaque right here.
Yeah, probably at the wrong table. We'll make sure we deliver it to
That's
the
okay.
right table.
It looks
in the
good right
next
here with
inning.
us, you know.
Keene steps in here, full count.
Calls time.
Gets time from the umpire. What's going through your mind here? What are you sitting on? What are you looking for? 3-2 count, runner
I'm
on
looking for a
first.
fastball, either on the outer half or right down the pipe, man. Yep.
Taking low for ball 4. Leonardtown here in the top of the first have runners on first and second.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 14, Owen Zartman.
With Owen Zartman stepping up to the dish. Owen, a junior here with
just missed on
Leonardtown, is
that
looking
outer
to
half.
continue his hot bat.
Just
Runners
missed
at
on
first
that
and
outer.
second. Nobody holding at second base. Zartman takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Zartman looks like he has a lot of power with his athletic build. Let's see if he delivers here.
That's up.
Aggressive on his first strike, Saul. Foul ball, out of play.
He was just late. Just late. Just a tad under.
Zartman with a 1-1 count.
He's going to set up outside here.
A little high. Good snag by the catcher there, being athletic.
Who is this guy?
Did not, I don't think he got down on that slider with his upper half, man.
Zartman with a 2-1 count. Nadolski looking to settle in here. Aggressive lead at second.
Good location.
Strike 2, just on the outside for Zartman.
He's definitely living on that outer half.
2-2 count. Massey,
Sets
another
up.
aggressive lead at second. Ball out of play. Still 2-2.
Really enjoying the catcher right now. Working through all of his thought processes. It's beautiful.
Good pickoff move there at second. Massey's in there for under the tag, safe. Yeah, bowling's been a huge asset for the La Plata Warriors behind the dish this season, throwing out, I believe, 7 players this spring season.
It's phenomenal.
Zartman, 2-2 count. Swing for a miss. Strike 3. Zartman is set down on strike 3 call, or strike 3 swing.
Now batting for the
One
Raiders,
out
number
Leonardtown.
11,
Runner still at first and second. Troy Smith coming up, one of the seniors here for Leonardtown High School. Nadolski might be finding his groove here. He settles in. First pitch. Taken low for a ball. Bowling cost time here. Talk to his pitcher. What's the conversation as you, former catcher? What are you talking to your pitcher about here?
I think it was a quick conversation. They might have crossed each other up real quick. Now he's heading back. That literally lasted like 5 seconds, so he might have just crossed up on a sign.
There you go.
But he's throwing. I mean, he's throwing strikes. He's in and around the zone right now. I mean, that last kid is Artman. That was on the outer half. So
Good offers. Lots
beautiful.
of discipline by Leonardtown here. There's a pitch out of play for strike 1. Lots of aggressive swings, lots of balls put out of play, well out of play, out of reach for La Plata.
I can tell you right now, these guys are on it, man. They're on the fastball early, and I'm loving it.
Smith sets up for a 1-1 count. Takes strike 2. 1-2 count here, top of the first. 1 out. 1-2 count for Troy. Taken high for ball 2. Massey tiptoeing with a more aggressive lead there at second. Second base holds him back. Pickoff attempt, and he's under the tag, safe.
It's really nice watching catcher behind the dish bowling, man, really work. He's signaling right now, you know, with the glove, making really good communication right now passively with this pitcher.
2-2 count. Swung on and out of play for Troy. Still 2-2. A lot of baseballs were rolling through here. Hopefully fans are bringing them back for maybe an airhead at the table.
They're giving out airheads today?
Why not?
Yeah.
Everybody loves an airhead for a foul ball. I'll bring them back for an airhead.
I'm okay with that, man.
2-2 count. Off speed, got him, strike 3. 2 outs here, top of the first. Runners still at first and second for Leonardtown High School. With number 9, Troy Jordan, another senior here for the Leonardtown roster. That off speed was setting up for it all at bat and delivered with an impressive pitch, stepping in away. Swung on and missed, strike 1.
I mean, honestly, right now he's living 75% fastball. They aren't catching up to it just yet.
Jordan, lefty in the lineup. There's the pitch, just high. 1-2 count on Jordan.
Might be living 80% fastball now.
Lefty up, he might be looking here to hit behind the runners, move second base over. Here's the pitch. Swung on, out of play down the third base line. Still 1-2 for Troy Jordan, affectionately known as TJ here by the locals. There we are, balls out of play everywhere. We're getting them finally thrown back in from the audience.
What a beautiful evening.
Nadolski sets in. Here's the 1-2 pitch. A little low.
Asking for a new ball here.
TJ, after starting 0-2, has worked the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second for Leonardtown. 2 outs. TJ settles in. 2-2.
Oh, that's
Swung
high.
on. High, pop fly to center. Center settling under it. and that is out number 3 for La Plata Warriors. After the top of the first, it is La Plata 0, Leonardtown 0.
Ride revival, make it look sweet. Ride revival, inside, outside, clean. Ride revival, make it like new. Ride revival, yeah, we're coming for you. Detail deep, done dirt cheap. Yeah. SMAC. Leonardtown, Raiders. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we locked and close. Smack on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step up, let the whole field know. Hey, ain't no talk, we been working all year. Cleats in the dirt, now the moment right here. Coach also locked in, got the plan real clear. Barry on the side, keep the whole team geared. Duke out loud, yeah, the energy loud. Every pitch count, hear the noise from the crowd. Small town field, but it's big stage now. Put the ball in play, hear it crack out loud. Stay 10 toes when the pressure get big. Late in the game, yeah, we built for this. No looking back, every swing got intent. One shot here, yeah, it's all gotta click. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we lock and close. Smack on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just
Welcome back. We are in the bottom of the first here with La Plata leading off. Sophomore Jake Grimsley here steps on the dish looking for the first pitch from Zartman.
Nice.
Takes first pitch, 4 strike. Well, the Plata bench has a lot of energy this evening. Love to hear it.
Well, their whole JV team's over there as well, I think.
Grimsley takes one outside for a ball.
They brought a pretty big roster over. There's like 30 people here.
Yes, of the roster, 10 upperclassmen, 9 being juniors, 1 being a senior, 8 sophomore, 4 freshmen for La Plata. Off speed taken outside for another ball.
If he can get that slider working on that outer half, man, it's going to be an unhittable pitch.
Grimsley steps in for 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball just past second base into the right center gap. He's looking for 2, and he holds up there at 1 for a single. The hard hit ball past the second baseman for La Plata's first base hit and their leadoff hit for the evening.
The Warriors is number 7, Dylan.
Dylan here, one of the juniors for La Plata, steps in.
Swinging a baby blue combat, bro.
It's a beautiful looking bat, matches the uniform. Gorgeous. Zartman settles in for the pitch. Taken outside for a ball.
Wind's starting to pick up, blowing out here.
Luckily, we have all of our papers taped down here. I know you can't see for those tuning in online, but it's a beautiful thing to witness when you come prepared with tape. Hitting the outside corner for the first strike.
That's a good location on that fastball.
1-1 here for number 7, Lanassi. Grimsley with a small lead at first. Pickoff attempt, and he's back for safe. Yeah, not a big lead over there at first base, but Zartman here locking in, wanting to keep him honest here. Lanassi, 1-1 count. Taking low, ball 2.
Smitty behind the dish really wants this guy.
And he takes off. There's the throw from. Great throw, just on the opposite side of the tag, and he is safe with the first stolen base for the Plata. Ryan, you had just mentioned it. Smith knew he was setting up for the throw down there. Just missed it on the opposite side of the tag. And as he settles in. Nice pick there by Smith. Lenazzi with a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That was a phenomenal pick.
Time called on the field. Lenazzi wants to think about things here. Gives Zartman a little breather. Grimsley not very aggressive lead at second. There's the pitch. Taken outside for ball 4. With runners at first and second for the La Plata Warriors. Number 3 steps in, Tyler Hancock, the only senior on the La Plata Warriors roster. Big left-handed bat stepping in. Zartman gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Taken for a strike, hitting the inside corner. Tyler looking for an 0-1 count here. You don't want to overthink things in this situation as the batter.
That was a little run on that fastball in the inner half, man. That was a really good located pitch right there.
Tyler with the 0-1 count.
Yeah.
Gotta swing the bat, Green!
Take strike 2.
Cleats already!
A little bit of chirping from the fans. Always pleasant to hear in a high atmosphere game for the SMAC championship. Zartman with the 0-2 count looks in for the sign.
He's got a pitch to waste. He might leave it down.
There's the pitch. Tyler with a little chopper headed down the first base line. It is misfielded by first base, and he is on first with runner scoring from third and runner moving from first to third with an infield bloop.
That was a swinging bunt error.
Yeah, that's what I was
At
going to
first
say.
base. I mean, that's really what it was.
Swinging bunt error is the official score we are going with, and Hancock reaches first. Now
The more harder fields to be a guy on, man. It'll definitely humble you out here, man. There's a lot of little curves and bumps all over the place. And
Kane Simon takes ball 1. There's the pitch. Hitting the outside corner with a 1-1 count. Zartman is really painting these corners this evening and is
definitely
outing
doing his
here.
job out here. Definitely doing his job.
1-1 count for Simon. Slider missing outside, ball 2.
I didn't even realize this, RJ, but the sun is directly in Biddle's eyes over there at first.
Yeah, the angle of that sun for those that can't see it online, there's a hard hit ball and it is out of play down the right field line from Simon. He goes 2-2.
Yeah, I think the right side of the field, first base, second, right field, have a
First
lot of
base,
environmental factors.
right in that 4-3 gap, has a lot of sun. Right field is covered in it right now as Simon settles in for the 2-2. There's the pitch offered on the outside for a ball. Big take there by Simon as he works to a full count here.
Hard to field those balls when they're coming from the sun to the shadows to the sun again.
It's one of those things known about a couple fields here where that sun sets in the
Yep.
springtime. Simon fouled off on a 3-2 count. You're in that 3-2 mindset. You know, obviously you want to swing at anything close, foul it off if you have to. You know, you're not looking for the big hit here. As
I
Simon
want
settles
to
in.
shorten up right now. I'm trying to get that run in from first.
Pickoff attempt at first, and he is safe.
Oh, the pickoff attempt first, sorry. I'm trying to get that run in from third right now.
Yep.
I really want to be short to it. Maybe get my B swing off instead of my full A.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, high, foul ball. Still 3-2 count.
Deep pop fly to the outfield to score him on a tag. Pushing on the right side will score him.
Lots of room here in left center as Simon settles in. Full count. Zartman gives a look to the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball. Left center gap. Scoring 1 run. And we have a single delivered by Kane Simon with 1 RBI. No outs for Leonardtown with a 2-0 lead by the Plata Warriors.
That was an elevated fastball. And definitely got a swing off into that 5-6 hole.
Stepping up to the dish, we have Colton Nadolski. One of their bigger bats here in the Plata lineup. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. You pitch top of the inning, Ryan. You know the umpire zone.
Yeah,
You're looking for that to stay consistent.
absolutely. I mean, if I'm the pitcher, I know that he's calling beautiful stuff at the knees and at my letters for sure. So I've got his zone memorized. I know where I'm going to take and where I'm going to spit on it and where I'm not going to, go and chase either.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and out of play. Colton goes down 0-2. We played it with a runner at first and second. No outs here for Leonardtown. Trying to find that one. Oh-2 count for the sophomore. Zartman comes set. Here's the pitch. Off slider. Slider swung on and foul ball down the first base line.
Nadolski's drawn 14 walks this season. I wonder what his quality at bat percentage is.
Batting 327 on the year with a 493 on base percentage.
Yeah, man, that's pretty elite.
0-2 count. Another
Chased
off
it
speed.
on the offer.
And he offered, and yes, he did go for first strikeout for Zartman in the game. It is 1 out, Leonardtown.
Now back for the Warriors, number 2, Matthew Bowling.
That slider was nasty on that outer half.
It's the second time Nadolski saw a slider in that at bat. And he just couldn't hold back on that last offer. Catcher Matt Bowling steps in, swung on, foul ball down the third base side.
Plenty of bat speed to catch up with that fastball for sure. Pulled the inner half foul.
Bowling steps in with an 0-1 count. Runners on first and second for La Plata. Zartman settles in. Here's the pitch. Off speed again. Swung on, foul ball down the first base line. Little pause in action here as we're finally getting in the foul balls from the audience.
Overthrowing umpire, you might be looking at
Automatic strike.
automatic first strike, second strike. Make your battle.
Bowling ready to swing. 0-2 count. Zartman gets a sign. Gives the runner at second a look. Here's the pitch. Taken high for a ball. One-two count here for Bowling. One of the 9 juniors here on the team who will be looking to play an even bigger role than he already has come spring season next year as a senior. Bowling
A lot of
with
growth
the
ahead.
1-2. Another slider out of the zone, swinging for a miss by Matt Bowling for 2 outs, Leonardtown.
Now back for the Warriors, number 17, Julian.
Zartman is living by that slider on these last 2 strikeouts.
Said if he can get that slider working, that thing's going to be unhittable, man.
Number 17, Julian Costa steps in, looking to deliver power here. Here's the pitch. Little foul tip for strike 1. Still runners at first and second. Zartman shakes off the pitch. Gets a sign. Here's the pitch. Taken for outside, a little high. Ball 1.
It's good location on a chase pitch. Troy Long, Troy Smith behind the dish definitely set him up for that. That was a good location.
Good sequences they have going here. And we've seen that on both sides. La Plata with Nadolski and Bowling, and here with Zartman and Smith. Ball 2 taken high and outside. 2-1 count here for Julian Costa.
Zartman definitely pressed the gas pedal on that last pitch.
Zartman gets his sign, settles in. Swing and a miss. Costa, it's a 2-2 count. As I tell my Little League kids, lots of mustard on that pitch there.
Yeah. Press the gas pedal, elevate just a little bit, man.
2-2 count. He's already shown slider this count as Costa calls for time.
Yeah,
So knowing if you're Costa, you've seen slider, 2 strikeouts in a row. 2-2 count. Pitcher's got 1 to work with here. This is going to be a good guessing game. As Costa steps in with the 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. It's a fastball outside for ball 3. Costa working the count here to full. Looking to drive in another run here for La Plata.
It's a good at-bat here. Good at-bat.
Here's the pitch. It's pick-off attempt, and he got him at second base with a pick-off by Zartman for 3 outs. That retires the sides with La Plata leaving 2 runners stranded. The score is 2 La Plata, Leonardtown nothing at the end of the first.
SMAC. Leonardtown. Raiders. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we locked and close. Smack on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step up, let the whole field know. Hey, ain't no talk, we been working all year. Cleats in the dirt, now the moment right here. Coach also locked in, got the plan real clear. Barry on the side, keep the whole team gear. Duke out loud, yeah, the energy loud. Every pitch count, hear the noise from the crowd. Small town field, but it's big stage now. Put the ball in play, hear it crack out loud. Stay 10 toes when the pressure get big. Late in the game, yeah, we built for this. No looking back, every swing got intent. One shot here, yeah, it's all gotta click. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we lock it.
Rodriguez stepping into the dish, DHing for Braden Cook. Here's the pitch for a hard hit ball to left field, and it is caught by left fielder Schreckengoss for the first out.
Well played.
Tell you, Rodriguez got every bit of that baseball.
Good. I bet that was 100 EV coming off that barrel.
Rodriguez has been having himself the last couple games here after yesterday's performance, hitting 1 home run and a grand slam. We'll get to him later as Biddle steps into the box. Off-speed pitch, swung on for strike 1. Mike Biddle, one of the juniors here on the team, takes the next pitch for outside, ball 1. Tell you, Leonardtown has been aggressive here on first pitch strikes as Biddle settles in, 1-1 count. Swung on, taking down the right field line for a foul ball. 1-2. Tell you, that's a big out for Nadolski, getting Rodriguez out on the leadoff bat to start the second inning here as Biddle settles in for a ball in the dirt. 2-2. Always love seeing catchers working on their blocking as Bowling blocks it there. Two count. Taken outside, ball 3. Biddle works the count here full. Leonardtown looking to get some base runners here. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball down the third baseline. It is fielded. The throw is in time for out number 2 by La Plata, with the backhand by Simon over at third base to get the out for out number 2.
Plate number 23, Logan Rowe.
Honestly, that was a nice backhand, man, at third.
Third base and the shortstop side, not in the sunlight like the first base and right fielder. Logan Rowe Jr. steps in for Leonardtown. Here's the pitch. Taken for strike 1.
That's yours. I'm all mixed up.
Podolsky is finding the zone today here, especially starting the top of this second. Here's the pitch. Taken high by Logan for a ball. One count here for the junior. Good pitch on the inside corner there, taken for strike 2.
Honestly, that was a big league take, man. That's a beautiful pitch, and this wasn't his.
1-2 count. Podolsky delivers. Little blop. Hit right over shortstop's head. It's trouble, and it falls in for a base hit over the shortstop's head in the forbidden Bermuda Triangle. As Logan gets on base for Leonardtown with 2 outs on the top of the second. Caden Rowe, freshman for Leonardtown, number 25, steps in. Big moment for a freshman, Ryan. What's going through your head?
Hit the ball as hard as I can.
Love it. Podolsky gets a sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Out of play for strike number 1. Lots of foul balls here down the right field side, keeping the fans busy delivering the baseballs back here. Logan with a little bit of speed with his long legs over at first as Caden Rowe settles in. Off speed, swung on, foul tip, 0-2 count.
Hey, where does that rest, boy?
He was on time to that slider, too. He just missed it.
Podolsky has several pitches in his inventory. He can go here. The 0-2 count. And he drops for a ball over his head, and it is in fair territory for the out. Caden Rowe dropped in the box for a ball coming out of his head. The bat did not come down with it, and it was a fair ball that the pitcher picked up. Podolsky got the out at first for out number 3. So after top of the second, it is still 2 La Plata, 0 Leonardtown.
That was the craziest play I've ever seen.
That was a very crazy play.
SMAC. Leonardtown. Raiders. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we locked and close. Smack on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step.
Julian
Costa is leading off for the La Plata Warriors here in the bottom of the second. A special shout out to one of our sponsors here at Sports Ball Dad, Ride Revival, Mr. Dan Long with his car detailing business, keeping cars looking showroom clean for years. As the first pitch comes in with the slider out of the zone, and Costa does offer for strike 1.
Speaking of which, I definitely need to get my 4Runner detailed. I think I'm going to give that guy a call.
Call Mr. Dan Long at Ride Revival to get it done. As the pitch comes in, another slider taken outside the zone for ball 1.
Hit the ball, you get Chick-fil-A on the way home.
1-1 count. Swung on. high pop fly right in front of center as he settles in. Making the out is Massey for Leonardtown High School for out number 1 here in the bottom of the second.
I'll tell you what, that's one fast center fielder. He came running in, man, from deep center to catch that ball.
Yeah. Huge priority. Does help a little bit. The flag in center field is blowing out a little, so that does help carry the ball to him a little more. Right fielder Cooper Streckengoss, one of their freshmen on the team for the Plata, steps in. Fouls off first pitch, 0-1. Zartman settles in. Here's the pitch. High in the zone, taken for ball 1. It's a good way to start the bottom of the second inning for Zartman as he delivers here. Ball in the dirt, ball 2. Imagine lots of feelings going through the head of Cooper here as a freshman on the team for the SMAC championship game as he settles in with a 2-1 count. Hard hit ball to deep center field. Massey's tracking deep, and it is to the wall. Trucking goes round second, and he is in there for a stand-up double with a hard barrel, 2-hopping the fence with a 1-out double for La Plata in the bottom of the second. Ryan, looks like he got every piece of that ball.
Yeah, he did. Really turned the barrel on that one.
Junior Blake Gordon steps in. Zartman gets a sign, gives the runner a look at second. Here's the pitch. Hitting the outside corner for strike 1. Hopefully they turn the lights on here soon at Chester's Run Regional Park. It is getting a little dark.
Sun's starting to go down for sure.
Gordon with an 0-1 count. Swung on. Foul ball down the right field side.
That was a very well-located slider on the inner one half of that plate, man. That was gorgeous.
Gordon ready. It's an 0-2 count. Zartman shakes off. Gets his sign. Gives a check to the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Just low in the zone for ball 1.
That's a good chase pitch on 0-2, man. That slider low and away.
Yeah, both pitchers, Zartman and Nadolski, really working the corners, really working the zone here on some good offers. Gordon with
Trying
the
to keep
1-2.
these guys on their front foot for sure.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Fastball high in the zone. Strike 3 for 1 out.
Oh, you got 2 down.
For 2 outs for Leonardtown High School. First mistake.
It's all right. It's all right, man. It's all right.
And we are at the top of the order here for La Plata as Grimsley steps in. Grimsley 1 for 1 on the day. Here's the first pitch.
Nice pitch.
Breaking ball, hitting the corner for a strike.
I mean, honestly, I said if he can live that slider there all day, man, it's going to be unhittable. It's really working well out there.
Grimsley with the 0-1 count. Sophomore settles in, gives a long, hard look to the second. Good block by the catcher there to hold the runner. Taken for a ball with a 1-1 count.
I'm really enjoying Troy behind the dish tonight. He's definitely well matured for his abilities behind that dish. Classically trained.
Gives a look at the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Taken inside for ball 2. Grimsley working the count here. Zartman gets a sign. Hard hit ball to left field. He is camped underneath of it there for out number 3 for Leonardtown. At the end of 2, we have La Plata 2, Leonardtown 0 here on the Sports Ball Dad LLC broadcast with your Dugout crew from the Dugout Podcast.
W in the chat.
Revival, make it look SMAC. Leonardtown, Raiders. We the ones that watchin' when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we locked and close. Smack on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watchin' when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step up, let the whole field know. Hey, ain't no talk, we been working all year. Cleats in the dirt, now the moment right here. Coach also locked in, got the plan real clear. Barry on the side, keep the whole team gear. Duke out loud, yeah, the energy loud. Every pitch count, hear the noise from the crowd. Small town field, but it's big stage now. Put the ball in play, hear it crack out loud. Stay 10 toes when the pressure get big. Late in the game, yeah, we built for this. No looking back, every swing got intent. One shot here, yeah, it's all gotta click. We the ones that watchin' when it matter most.
Team member and dearly missed here by all youth sports leagues in St. Mary's County.
He was an incredible man and definitely missed by everybody. The humble individual is always incredible with the children. You always find a smile on his face.
Senior Seth Massey swinging first pitch with a ground ball to second. Fielded it cleanly by Lanassi for the out at first base.
I'll tell you how fast Seth Massey is. He almost beat out an infield single to the second baseman. They barely got him by a step.
Definitely putting speed on full display here for Leonardtown.
That dude is quick. Looking like the Roadrunner out there.
Keene with another ground ball to second baseman, fielded cleanly, and he is out at one for 2 outs. 2 at bats, 2 swings, first pitch strikes, 2 ground balls to the second baseman, Lanassi, for 2 outs. Pitcher Zartman steps up to the dish here. Zartman 0 for 1 on the day. Looking to get something started here for Leonardtown as he swings on first pitch for foul ball.
Man, I'm thinking, man, that's 3 fastballs in a row, man. I might be looking for a 4th one here.
0-1 count as Mudowski delivers. Just a little high in the zone for ball 1. Both pitchers today, Ryan, have really been locating, really been finding the zone for their strikes and doing their job. Off speed here, swung on.
It might be in the gap.
Pop fly to right field, it's deep and it is caught by Hancock for out number 3.
That was very deep.
So a quick half inning for La Plata with a 1-2-3. Still La Plata 2, Leonardtown 0 at the 2026 SMAC Baseball Championship. Zartman still on the mound for Leonardtown. Lanassi steps in, Zartman gets a sign. Here's the pitch. Taken outside for ball 1.
Am I on? Yeah.
Looks like he went to that slider first pitch there. Right?
Oh, he did.
Fastball in for strike 1.
I missed that. I had a communication issue.
Lanassi with a 1-1 count. Another off speed just outside the zone. Two 2-1 count here for Lanassi. Here's the pitch from Zartman. Just outside again for ball 3. Zartman really working the outside zone here. He's been able to paint the corners most pitches, as he's just a bit outside on these last 3.
He's been successful on the outer half.
3-1 count. Hard hit ball, and shortstop tries to make the diving play, but it reaches left field for a single for Dylan Lanassi, who has a walk and is 1 for 1 on the day. It's always tough getting the leadoff batter on base. La Plata side, you always want to get that leadoff guy on.
You do.
Tyler Hancock, the senior for La Plata, steps in. The runner at first base. Lanassi with a small lead.
Zartman's really got to watch out for his bat speed.
There's the pitch. It's a hard hit ball to center field. Center field is tracking deep, and he has it for the catch and the out. And Lanassi stays at first. 1 out here for Leonardtown. It's a hard hit ball there, well tracked by Massey in center field for an over-the-shoulder catch.
Seth Massey is absolutely phenomenal. He is incredibly quick.
So earning his spot in center field for sure. As Kane Simon steps in, takes the first pitch for a strike. Simon, sophomore on the team, 1 for 1 for the day. Lanassi, very, very small lead at first base as Zartman gives him a look. Here's the pitch. Ball drilled right over the third baseman's head down the left field side. Lanassi is holding up at 2, and he is on base for a single for La Plata with 1 out, runners at first and second.
Now batting number 12, Paul Nadolski.
Nadolski, who struck out his last at bat on that slider, looking to produce here for La Plata with 1 out here in the bottom of the third.
That was a hard hit ball down that left field line.
Well placed. Small lead for Lanassi. Nobody holding. Here's the pitch. Off speed in the dirt for ball 1. Really good pitch sequences here by Zartman, keeping La Plata off balance. La Plata hunting their pitches though, as they've been working some counts as Nadolski steps in 1-0. Swung on.
Heads up, guys. Heads up right here. Right
just
here.
Over top of us, and luckily it did not hit a fan. Nadolski is 1-1 on the count. One of my favorite matchups, pitcher versus pitcher here, as Nadolski steps in with a 1-1 count.
Yeah, both of them know the umpire zones. We're working their pitch sequences really hard right now.
Zartman looking for a sign.
Good bats versus good velo right now. Excellent competition out here. We got to compete.
With a small lead. Here's the pitch. Slider just outside the zone, catching the corner for a strike on Colton Nadolski. Nadolski stepping in with a 1-2 count here. Pitcher can pull any pitch out of his bag of tricks here with a 1-2 count. 1 out here. Here's the pitch. And it is another breaking ball out of the zone, and Nadolski swings for strike 3. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, with runners on first and second.
Now batting number 2, Matt Bowling.
Catcher Matt Bowling steps through the dish. The juniors on the team. Zartman gets the sign from Smith. Gives a long look at second. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt for a ball.
Troy took a ball right there, a little bit on his throwing hand. It was a good block, though. That slider in the dirt.
Little break in action as the umpire cleans off the plate.
Gives his catcher a little time to recover. I love umpires like that.
And we still have time on the field as shoe is being tied at second base, and we are in play here as Bowling steps in with a 1-0 count. Zartman changing up his cadence here. Here's the pitch. A little low in the zone for ball 2.
That's an excellent chase pitch. That was phenomenal.
Very big league take there by Matt Bowling. Really high level stuff here as he steps in with a 2-0 count. Runners at first and second for La Plata. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Zartman with the pitch, and he gives a check to the runner at second. No throw. 2-0 count here for Bowling. Here's the pitch. And it is a straight taken on the corner. 2-1 for Bowling. Zartman really trusting his catcher here to paint those corners along with those pitches. It's a very important battery matchup you have going there as Bowling has a 2-1. Here's the pitch. Off speed for a miss, no foul ball. It did get past the catcher. Runners do advance. With runners at third and second, we have a 2-2 count, 2 outs. As Austin's calling time, he wants to check this out to see if it's a foul tip here, I believe. The umpire doesn't want to hear it. No second opinions offered. So there was no contact on the ball. We have a 2-2 count with runners at second and third, 2 outs.
I mean, I'm close enough that I heard it.
Here's the pitch. It is off speed, swung on and out of play down the right field side for a foul ball. Yeah, that's one of those things where you hope, you have several umpires out there to get a second opinion. But the home plate umpire at the end of the day has the ultimate call because he's the one closest to the action. As Bowling,
that's the truth. And I just cover color commentary here, so.
2-2 count. And is swung on and missed for strike 3 as Zartman retires the sides with runners stranded at third and second for La Plata. At the end of 3, it is still La Plata 2, Leonardtown 0.
SMAC. Leonardtown. Raiders. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we locked and close. Smack on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step up, let the whole field know. Hey, ain't no talk, we been working all year. Cleats in the dirt, not a moment right here. Coach also locked in, got the plan real clear. Barry on the side, keep the whole team geared. Duke out loud, yeah, the energy loud. Every pitch count, hear the noise from the crowd. Small town feel, but it's big stage now. Put the ball in play, hear it crack out loud. Stay 10 toes when the pressure get big. Late in the game, yeah, we built for this. No looking back, every swing got intent. One shot here, yeah, it's all gotta click. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big.
We are back here live at Tyrone Harris Field here at Chancellor's Run Regional Park. Hey, special shout out to one of our sponsors for Sports Ball Dad LLC, Liberty Home Team, one of your premier real estate agent teams here in the Southern Maryland Tri-County area. Wendolski back on the mound for La Plata.
Thank you, Liberty.
There's a first pitch. Offered high for
A ball. This is Troy's second look at him, too.
Troy Smith 0 for 1 on the day. Takes a straight. 1-1 count. Leonardtown's looking to produce some base runners here by any means necessary here as we roll into the top of the 4th. Smith with a 1-1 count. Hard hit ball over second baseman. It's hitting right center, and he is on base with a single to start the top of the 4th for Leonardtown High School.
That was a backside hard hit ball, man. Absolutely phenomenal.
Senior Troy Jordan,
Hard hit ball.
also known as TJ, as fans around me have reminded me.
More screams than anything else.
The lefty comes in for Leonardtown. 0 for 1 on the day, looking to move the runner here. Troy and Troy back-to-back in the lineup. Smith with a small lead at first. Nadolski settles in. Here's the pitch. It is hit in play, and it gets just past the second baseman. Center field bodies it to keep it in front, and he has moved runners now with runners on first and second for Leonardtown on a hard-hit ground ball to the second baseman, Lanassi. Brian, that came off the bat with rocket speed.
Absolutely rocket. That was wholeheartedly barreled. And I can tell you right now, you know what they're thinking? We got runners on first and second. We got no outs, RJ. What are they doing?
Runners on first and second, no outs.
And I'm down by 2.
Down by 2 with a big runner, or I mean a big batter up to the dish, Ryan.
I don't know, man.
I know what you're asking. And there you got it. You caught it.
I'm just saying.
Hey, small ball is how you win baseball.
That's
Have
it,
you
man.
seen the Rays play small ball this season?
You don't know if you're 4 or 5, 6, or the 3-hole hitter, man.
Absolutely.
I'm laying down a bunt, push
Lay
2
down
over.
a bunt for your team to get something happening as the first baseman does crash in here after showing bunt with a 0-1 count for Rodriguez. Nadolski settles in. Here's the pitch. A bunt is shown again.
That a boy,
And it
that a
is
boy.
bunted down the third base line. Pitcher picks it up, and he is safe at first. Safe at first. The sacrifice bunt was laid down the third base line. Rodriguez beat it out, and we have bases loaded
That's
for
insane.
Leonardtown with no outs in the top of the 4th.
That was absolutely elite. That produced so much chaos, and Chris is going to make a trip to the mound for La Plata.
I tell you, first baseman was crashing in on that for Rodriguez to put it down the third base side where third base was playing back.
Absolutely, man.
It's textbook bunt.
Textbook. I even put it down in the dirt in the swim lane between the third baseline and the grass. So it rolled. It was incredible. Yes, sir. Top of 4.
Long meeting on the mound here. Chris settling down the Nadolski.
And that was the umpire that came and talked to us.
Everybody's talking to us.
Everybody's talking to him. I think he might have wanted some seeds. I was going to offer them to him, but didn't end up working out. Didn't have enough time.
Leonardtown with an opportunity here with bases loaded in the top of the 4th. No outs.
Crowd's getting rowdy over here. This
And Mike
is awesome.
Biddle steps in for Leonardtown. The junior 0 for 1. There's a ball in the
Pass
dirt.
ball.
It gets just past the catcher, and we have a play at home, and he is safe. Safe on a wild pitch in the dirt that the catcher could not block. And we have a 2-1 ball game with runners at third and second. No one at first for Leonardtown High School with Biddle in a 1-0 count.
You know what's crazy about all this is that Antonio Rodriguez laid down that bunt to start this all off. Laid down that bunt, executed perfectly down that line to start the chaos. Putting pressure on everybody on the field right now. We're
Tough
starting
one
to
for-
see some small ball.
Tough one for Bowling that I'm sure he'd love to have back to help his pitcher. Has swung on. Foul ball out of play down the right field side. Biddle with a 1-1 count.
Fans
Looking
are getting ruthless over here for Leonardtown.
Looking to keep the pressure on. Nadolski gets a sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on and foul out of play just behind the backstop.
I hope that didn't hit a child over there.
Biddle Jr. 0 for 1 on the day. Looking to manufacture some runs for Leonardtown as he has a 1-2 count. Nadolski with the pitch. It is off speed, and it was a good offer, and Biddle did not bite for a 2-2 count. Just outside, a really good offer by Nadolski, not taken by Biddle.
That was a big league take.
2-2 count. Swung on, and it is a hard rip ball down the third base side for a foul ball.
I think Coach Austin needs to watch his lips down that line.
Can only imagine the exit velo on that baseball.
Me neither.
Packed crowd here at Chancellor's Run, as not only is the baseball championship happening, here's the pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3 for Biddle. It is 1 out for La Plata here in the top of the 4th, with Logan Rowe at the dish. Yeah, the softball championship is happening over at Field 4 here at Chancellor's.
Was that Chopticon and who?
I want to say it's Huntingtown, but I could be lying to you. It's another blue team. And Huntingtown is blue.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. We'll get that information for you for those curious.
Yep.
As Logan Rowe takes a strike on the inside corner. 1 out here for La Plata. It is Huntingtown. We just confirmed it is Huntingtown in a softball game. Here's the pitch. Swung on and just foul behind the catcher there for a little blooper. 0-2 count for Logan Rowe. The junior really looking here to deliver for his team as he's got runners on third and second. And Nadolski looking to get ahead here.
Infield's in, protect at 4.
Here's the pitch. And it is taken for a strike 3. A fastball that looked from this angle down the middle. Logan Rowe taking it for strike 3 for 2 outs for La Plata. 2 outs with runners on second and third. It is a 2-1 ball game.
It was a good pitch.
The freshman steps in for Leonardtown. Nadolski delivers. Swung on. It is put in play. It is in deep center. Center field is camped out under it, and it is an out.
Just missed.
By Grimsley in center field for 3 outs to retire the half inning of the 4th. But Leonardtown does get on the board with 1 run. It is La Plata 2, Leonardtown 1 as we head to the middle of the 4th. We are back here live at Chancellor's Run Regional Park for the 2026 SMAC Baseball Championship. With the first pitch here in the bottom of the 4th, and Julian takes it for a strike. Leonardtown crowd really getting into it here after that last half inning. As Zartman delivers, it's a hard hit ball by Costa. It is deep center, back, and it is tracked for an out. Just a few steps to the center field wall as a hard hit ball by Costa put in play to retire him for the out by Massey. 1 out here for Leonardtown in the bottom of the 4th. I know we've talked about it, but Massey really covers a lot of ground out there in center field for Leonardtown.
Does at least a 30-yard run. That was crazy. He's quick.
Cooper Schreckengoss, the freshman, steps in. Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Zarman gets a sign. Here's the pitch. Taken for a strike. Look to hit the just upper half of the zone here for 1-1 on Cooper.
Definitely enjoying La Plata's bat speeds here, man. They're really.
There's the pitch, and it is hit on the inside of the bat to the shortstop, fielded it cleanly, and it is out number 2 for Leonardtown High School as Rowe fielding the little bloop at shortstop for the clean throw over to first base at Biddle for out number 2.
La Plata is definitely swinging the bat, man.
The junior, Blake Gordon, steps in 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. Taken outside for a ball. I tell you, I don't know if it's the wind blowing or the momentum shifting, but you can kind of feel it with this Leonardtown's defensive performance here with Zartman getting the first 2 out and being able to get runners on and move them in the bottom half of the top of the half of the last inning, of this 4th inning, excuse me.
Definitely shoving.
Here's the pitch. And it is a strike. Zarman settles in, gets a sign. We have time. We have time called by the batter. Gordon with a last-second time able to get in to take a breath.
Umpire called 2-2 on that, man.
2-2 count here for Blake. Zarman delivers. High in the zone. Blake working a full count here as Smith and the umpire have a conversation. Zarman waves off the sign. Here's the pitch. Off speed, just off the end of the bat for a foul ball into the Leonardtown dugout. Tell you, he's really battling up there. Great.
It's a good at-bat right here.
Swing as he settles in for a full count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hard hit ball down the right field foul line, out of play. The bat speed tonight is tremendous on both sides of the diamond.
These guys are shoving on both sides.
We're running out of baseballs here. Thank goodness the SMAC conference has a lot of money to supply brand new pearls. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and it is in the gap between short and third for a base hit to the left fielder. He rounds, and he's thinking about second and not taking it for a single for Blake Gordon. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. As Coach Austin wants time to talk to his pitcher.
That's his first visit all game.
And Austin is going with the pitching change as Zartman has performed really well for the SMAC championship.
Phenomenal. Incredible performance by Zartman out there, man. Incredible performance in the SMAC championship.
I tell you, it was a great performance by Zartman all game through the 3 2/3 that he had. Really found the zone, really painted the corners, good battery with Smith behind the dish.
Yep.
Coach Austin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the umpire's chatting with us again. We are officially in it over here.
They are. I'm loving it. I mean, it's
foul
probably
ball.
all of our papers. We look pretty professional.
We look
and
like we
important
know
over
what
here,
we're
you know?
doing. Yeah, we're going to take pictures
Absolutely,
for
man.
historical
I'm
reference.
okay for this.
Absolutely, absolutely.
This is the stream right here, man.
Yeah,
This is
good
it.
opportunity to go ahead and mention the Southern Maryland Youth Baseball Softball Coalition that is looking to bridge the gap between youth baseball and softball here in the Southern Maryland area. On July 19th, there is a free clinic that the Coalition has put together with the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and CAO Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Center.
Very
Free to
exciting.
all coaches here in Southern Maryland.
Free to all coaches.
Looking to be a great day
Should definitely check that out.
as Zach checks the runner over at first. 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th. 2-1 ball game. Here's the pitch. Flowing out of the zone for ball 1. Zach gets a sign. Just a bit high for ball 2.
Excellent pitch.
Grimsley with the 2-0 count. The junior being patient here. Takes strike 1. Still a hitter's count here. Grimsley steps in with a 2-1 count. Zach gets a sign. Gives a quick throw over to first. Not in time. Taylor really trying to keep the runner honest over there with 2 outs
Yep.
as he delivers. Swung on and just foul behind the dish.
Honestly, you got really good velo on the mound. You got a good strong arm, good defensive catcher behind the dish. Your
2-2
leads
count
are going to
for
be
Grimsley.
conservative here.
2-2 count for the junior. Small lead over at first base. Zach shakes off the first sign. He delivers. High in the zone for ball 3. Grimsley really being patient here at the dish with his pitch selection. Hunting his pitch on a 3-2 count. What do you think he could expect here?
Probably going to put off a B-League swing here, man.
Here's the pitch. And it is off speed, and it is
That's
hit
it.
off the end of the bat to the second baseman.
That's good. Push the
Cleanly
runner.
fielded for the out at first base for 3 outs to end the 4th inning. It is La Plata 2, Leonardtown 1.
I keep saying, hold on, stay alive.
Ride revival, make it look sweet. Ride revival, inside, outside, clean. Ride revival, make it like new. Ride revival, yeah, we're coming for you. Detail deep, under cheese. Yeah. SMAC. Leonardtown. Raiders. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we locked in close. Smack on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step up, let the whole field know. Hey, ain't no talk, we been working all year. Cleats in the dirt, now the moment right here. Coach also locked in, got the plan real clear. Barry on the side, keep the whole team geared. Duke out loud, yeah, the energy loud. Every pitch count, hear the noise from the crowd. Small town.
These kids grow mentally, for sure.
So we start the top of the 5th here. Colton Nadolski still on the mound delivering for La Plata in a 2-1 ball game. Stepping up to the dish for Leonardtown, the senior, number 10, Seth Massey. Seth Massey looking to get on base here. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled just behind the dish for strike 1. Nadolski with the pitch. Taken a bit low for ball 1.
You know, I talked to Coach Austin a couple of weeks ago about Seth Massey and how important he is to this organization. He's an incredible ball player all around.
Hard hit ball right back to the pitcher, and it is in there for a
Absolutely
leadoff
phenomenal.
single for Seth Massey. We talked about exit velo all game, and it was just on full display as that ball went right back to the pitcher, straight to center field
Right
for a
up the middle.
leadoff single.
It's absolutely gorgeous. The bat speed was incredible. I'm going to talk about his speed. I think he got all the way down to first base before that ball even hit the center fielder.
The sophomore Colt Keene squaring up the bunt, takes the first pitch for a ball.
That's a great call, too, to push a bunt over here. Good speed over there at first. This is an excellent call.
Yeah, we talk about his coverage in center field there, so expect to see it on the base paths too.
Yep, he might be trying to swipe this bag for sure.
As Nadolski throws over to the runner at first. Not in time. Squares up the bunt again, and is bunted high and foul out of play for strike one.
Wonder how many baseballs are up on that roof, RJ. What do you think? They just get stuck
Between
up
Little
there.
League, middle school ball, Legion ball, high school ball, it's probably, I would say, upwards of 50 at least.
Yeah.
Keene with the 1-1 count. He squares up the bunt again, but we have a steal to second base. Steal to second base, a stand-up steal, no throwdown.
No, he was
Now
all the way
I
to the
imagine
bag.
here,
He was all the way to the bag before he. As soon as he lifted his leg, the guy was gone. Timed
now
him
we'll
up,
see if
excellent.
he squares up the bunt here with his runner in scoring position. He's swinging away and takes ball high. Colt Keene working a 3-1 count here. No outs, runner at second base. Nadolski gets a sign. Gives a check to the runner. He delivers. Taken high for ball 4.
I think we got a rally going here, RJ.
Chris calling time. Coach Chris calling time. Going to talk to his pitcher. Might we see a pitching change here?
I'm not. I mean, we're sitting at what's Colton at 71 pitches right now. So I think you might just calm him down a little bit. Give him some time to kind of readjust right here. Maybe cool some of the anxiety he might have going through his body. These are always good visits to the mound. Kind of rebase that energy, get a good big league breath. Talk about what situations we're in right now, and then come off the mound a little bit more confident than where you were before.
Long meeting on the mound here as the umpire comes to break it up.
Yeah,
And
I don't
looks
think he was
like you're
breaking
right.
up. He was just delivering them above the ball, you know? Yeah.
Well, it could be a combo of the two.
Yeah,
Umpires do keep count.
they do, absolutely.
You know, I might have been walking out to your long meeting in your last majors game when I was umpiring.
Well, we had a good lead, you know? I wanted to kind of kill time, you know?
Nadolski remains in the game here after that mound visit. That's the second mound visit for Chris this game with Nadolski.
Zartman might send it.
Zartman swung on. It is a hard
That might
hit ball
go.
to
That
deep
might go.
center field.
That might go.
And it is a home run.
Wow.
A home run by Zartman. Hit well over the center field fence for a 3-run home run to give Leonardtown the lead.
This
in
crowd
the
is
top
going
of the
absolutely
fifth
crazy
inning.
right now.
The entire dugout is on the field. The audience is going crazy. And Leonardtown is up in the game with a 4-2 lead after a 3-run homer to dead center by Owen Zartman.
That was absolute bomb.
For the Raiders, number 11, Troy Smith.
That wind really carried that ball. I mean, he crushed that pitch. Crushed it, but that wind took it deep.
Still
That is
no outs
awesome.
here in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Taken for strike 1.
You know what that's going to do? That's going to pump up those guys over there.
Troy Smith 1 for 2 on the day. Takes the first pitch for a strike. The next. Taken for a strike again. Looks like Nadolski and Bowling might have had their signals crossed there.
Yeah, they might have a cross.
As Smith has an 0-2 count.
They're a little, it looks like the catcher's frustrated with the pitcher right now. I think they're getting crossed up right now a little bit.
Austin signaling to his dugout for something. The senior, 1 for 2 on the day. Looks to keep this no-out rally going here with an 0-2 count. Nadolski gets a sign. Taken outside for a ball.
I think that's a 2-2 count here, RJ. I believe that pitch that they got a little confused on might have been a ball.
Swung on and
That's playable.
just out of play down the. Oh,
That's
in play,
playable, yeah.
excuse me. I could not see it down the line here. We got fence in our way, and that was fielded cleanly. The pop-up by first baseman Costa for the first out for Leonardtown.
Now back number 9, Troy Jordan.
TJ steps to the plate for Leonardtown. The lefty 1 for 2 on the day. Looking to produce here for the Raiders. Nadolski gets a sign. Here's the pitch. Taken for a strike right on the inside corner. Nadolski really painting those corners and hitting his marks where the catcher asked for it.
He's looking real good right now. He hasn't let up either. He's really shoving.
1-1 count. TJ looks on. Breaking ball high in the zone for ball 2.
He is approaching 80 pitches, and I see somebody up in the bullpen down there warming up.
Strike 2 taken by TJ for a 2-2 count. Crowd here arguing that was low, but the umpire ultimately calling it a strike for a 2-2 count for TJ. Here's the pitch, and it's outside for ball 3. TJ working a full count here. 1 out. Top of the 5th for Leonardtown. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 for TJ. 2 outs for Plata.
We got the dangerous Antonio Rodriguez coming up here.
Antonio Rodriguez.
With
Designated
Antonio,
hitter.
who laid down a bunt last inning to produce for his team, got on base with bases loaded, and started that rally, getting 1 in the top of the 4th, now 3 in the top of the 5th for a 4-2 ball game. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1.
He definitely started that rally for sure. His first at-bat, he sent a bullet about 100 mile an hour to the left fielder. Laid down a bunt. He's looking for say, hey, he's quick pitching.
Umpire's got time, telling him to slow down.
Plata's telling him to slow down there.
Rodriguez, who homered twice yesterday against the Plata in a non-conference game.
Wasn't that a grand slam, one of them?
One of which was a grand slam as he takes the next pitch. Just in the dirt for ball 1. Rodriguez with a 1-1 count. Nadolski really showing poise here as he battles through this tough inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Rodriguez a little off balance on that swing as he was looking for fence probably with a 1-2 count. Nadolski is the second time the umpire second time talking to Nadolski on settling down.
Might
It's a
call
quick
a ball.
pitch.
I think that might be a 3rd warning.
1-2 count for Antonio. There's a ball in the dirt just past the catcher. That ball had every bit of speed on it as it just zipped past the catcher there to the fence for a 2-2 count for Antonio. Umpire making sure he holds up time for as long as he can as Nadolski delivers. Good take there by Antonio as it was off speed just out of the zone for a full count.
Well, he spit on that slider, that's for sure. He didn't want anything to do with that pitch.
Here's the delivery. And it's in the dirt for ball 4. Antonio working a full count against Nadolski and draws ball 4 for the walk with 2 outs in the top of the 5th.
I think that was a 7-pitch at bat.
Biddle steps up to the dish,
Incredible.
0-2 on the day. In the dirt, good block by the catcher. It's in front, it trickles out to the third base side, and he's in there at second, and it is overthrown past the shortstop to center field, and Rodriguez moves over to third as the ball was blocked by the catcher, trickled down the third base line, thrown just to the left side of the shortstop into the outfield for Rodriguez to get over to third with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
Rodriguez can flat out fly too.
Biddle with a 1-1 count, swings at one high in the zone for 1-1. Outside the zone there for ball 2.
If I was Antonio, I'd be taking a very aggressive lead right now.
Bowling
Putting bit of pressure I possibly could on that guy.
Nadolski delivers. And it's swung on, and it is
That's down.
a blooper into left field, dropping in front. Rodriguez will score on the single for Biddle with 2 outs and another run produced. It is a 5-2 ball game for Leonardtown here in the top of the 5th.
And I
As
think
Chris comes
Nadolski-
out for his 3rd visit, which means the pitcher will come out. Nadolski ending the day on what was a stellar performance, painting the zone, hitting his marks. Just some days it's not yours, and Leonardtown in these last 2 innings were able to rattle a little bit, shake the cage, and find the gaps to produce base runners.
I mean, understandably so. I mean, we're at we're at 92 pitches, man. I mean, we're giving it all we possibly can out here. You know, that was the second time, third time through the lineup for Leonardtown to face him, and he threw one hell of a game. I'll tell you that right now.
Chris showing a lot of trust here with Luke Lopez, number 14, the freshman, coming in for relief for Nadolski here in the top of the 5th to slow down the pressure that Leonardtown has put with a 5-run top of the inning here in the 5th. Lots of velocity from the pitcher as he's warming up with bowling. Only taking a few pitches here to get loose. He is ready to go.
Let's go, Logan.
Logan Rowe Jr. for Leonardtown steps in against freshman Luke Lopez. The lefty delivers. Swung on and missed for strike 1. The lefty-lefty matchup here for Leonardtown and La Plata as Lopez gets ahead of him with an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off speed, and it is drilled. It is deep left center field. Center field is tracking at the wall and makes the catch for out number 3. Luke Lopez coming in with 2 pitches to do his job to get out of the jam. It is Leonardtown 5, La Plata 2 in the middle of the 5th.
Might be the battle of defense on the center fielders out there.
Yes, the center fielders are covering a lot of ground as we come back live here in a few minutes.
Phenomenal.
Ride revival, make it look sweet. Ride revival, inside, outside, clean. Ride revival, make it like new. Ride revival, yeah, we're coming for you. Detail deep, under cheek. Yeah. SMAC. Leonardtown. Raiders. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we locked and close. Smack on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big.
Zach Norris still on the mound here for Leonardtown as we roll into the bottom of the 5th here.
Now batting number 7, Dylan Lanassi.
I think Dylan had a 5-6 hole single.
Dylan Lanassi 1 for 1 on the day with a walk. Looking to get something started here for La Plata as they are down 5-2.
He didn't have one. I thought he had a 5-6 hole single, man.
I said he's 1 for 1
Oh
with
yeah,
a
you
walk.
did, man. I'm sorry, bud.
Pay attention, bro. So he takes the
I
first
should
pitch for a
I
strike.
should be paying attention a little bit more.
I tell you, La Plata with the roster, the way it's built, 9 juniors on the squad, 8 sophomore, making the SMAC championship in 2026.
Yep.
Lots of talent in the pipeline for them to produce and compete year after year for the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at how many kids they got in the dugout right now, they brought up a lot of talent, man. Coming from that the JV season up in La Plata, they had a really good year. So they're looking really good, looking clutch for the next few years out.
Lanassi with the 1-2 count as Zach delivers. Swung on, and it is off the end of the bat for a foul ball. Foul ball, 1-2 count. Lanassi looking to continue his quality at bat streak here as he put one in play and drew a walk in his first at bat. Steps in for the 1-2. Swung on, and it is hit to left center field. Center field covering the gap for the out. We just talked about the speed across both teams at center field. It is a no-fly zone here tonight.
No. It's Julio Rodriguez squared for La Plata and Leonardtown. Both of those guys can flat out fly, incredibly competitive.
Tyler Hancock, the lefty for La Plata, looking to get runners on here. The bottom of the fifth with one out. Zach gets a sign and delivers. Swung on, and it is put down the third base line for a base hit.
That was
He
solid.
is looking to go 2 on it, and he is going for 2, and he is down,
Overthrow.
and he is up, but it is an overthrow to the second baseman, first baseman there to back up. Tyler Hancock on base with 1 out, a double down the third base line.
You saw a unique shift happen with the infield there just a little bit. You know, they were playing to their left a little bit while that lefty was up. But again, you know, you got Zach Norris on the bump who's throwing incredibly high velo. I don't know if I would have shifted left as much as I possibly did.
Kane Simon takes the first pitch for ball 1. Kane Simon 2 for 2 on the day, looking to move his runner over. His bat is hot this game, and he's looking to continue that streak here as he steps in for his third plate appearance. The pitch taken for a strike. Hitting
got
that
another,
outside corner with a 1-1 count.
Environmental factor that came into play there the last couple of pitches of these people turning on their car lights out there in the parking lot in center field, you know.
Yes, lots of lights over there. I can see one down the third base line now that is interfering with my eyes as the pitch comes in for a swing and a strike. A ball outside of the zone. Simon chasing for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Small lead at second for the runner as he gives a look. Here's the pitch from Zach. Taken just a bit high in the zone for ball 2. That was a big league take by Simon. Love to see it there for the 2-2 count. Looking to find his pitch. Zach gets a sign. Gives the runner a look at second. And he delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 as Simon is retired on a strikeout for 2 outs for Leonardtown with a runner at second for La Plata in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 14, Luke Lopez.
The freshman coming in to relieve Nadolski at pitcher steps to the dish.
He's a big live arm, man, with a lot of growth coming up here.
As Zach steps off for a breather.
He impressed me a lot, Luke Lopez did, when he was on the bump last inning.
Zach gets a sign, and he delivers. Breaking ball off the inside of the bat. It is falling in front of second, and he is going to be safe. Safe at first base for what I would call an infield hit with that speed off of the bat on 2 outs. It is runner at first, runner at third for La Plata as they are threatening here
Now batting number 2, Matt Bowling.
with the tying run at the dish. Matt Bowling, the catcher here.
And pitch running for the Warriors, number 10, DeAndre Lewis.
As La Plata brings in a pinch runner here. Looking to move that runner to second base as quickly as they can so Bowling can produce. Bowling, the catcher, outstanding behind the dish as we get a pickoff attempt over at first, and he is safe. Looking to keep him honest with that speed on the base path.
Troy's got 2 down. I don't know if he's authorized to push at second.
And it is hit off the end of the bat, and it is dropping into left field for a hit. And the runner from third scores, and we have speed on the base path. Getting from first to third base is the pinch runner with a 2-out single, moving the runners to second and third. It is a 5-3 ball game here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 17, Julian Costa.
Bowling doing his job, placing that ball on the left field side, taking advantage of the runner moving to third, as he gets to second base, delivering for his team. So we have another pinch runner here.
Yeah.
Courtesy runner, rather, for the catcher.
Yeah, courtesy.
And the courtesy runner for the Warriors, number 20, Zach Gale.
I can tell you that was a very well executed hit and run.
Yeah, trusting that speed you had at first base.
Yep.
As that ball was pitched, he was close to halfway to second, ready to roll to round second base to get to third to give his team the hopeful go-ahead run at the dish. Here's the pitch, and it is low. Julian takes ball one.
Takes a lot of good baseball IQ, man, to execute those kinds of plays. Got that A swing off real well down that left field line.
Breaking ball just missed high for a 2 balls, no strikes. You can hear the La Plata side really building up the intensity. Amazing thing with baseball is how much momentum ebbs and flows as they look to capitalize here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 count. Taking for a strike. Julian with the green light taking that first pitch strike. Leonardtown crowd chirping back as Julian steps in for a 2-1. Zach gets a sign, gives the runners a look. Here's the delivery. Swung on and foul ball down the right field side. I tell you, if we had a radar gun out here measuring exit velo, we would be in the mid-90s for half of these baseballs taken out of play. Julian at the dish with the 2-2 count. 2 outs. 2s. Zach looks in. Here's the pitch. It's taken low in the zone for ball 3. Julian with a great take there for La Plata as the batter works a count full.
Another bright light coming from center field on
Here
the,
for the Warriors. Now that bright light is interfering probably with me. I would imagine the catcher and the umpire as well. Nothing's called here. Here's the pitch. Swung on and it is put in play. It is a chopper hit to shortstop, fielded cleanly, and he is out at first base. Out at first base with the short hop read to shortstop for out number 3 to end the inning. It is 5 Leonardtown, 3 La Plata, heading into the 6th.
That was a phenomenal play by Zartman. Absolutely incredible.
SMAC. Leonardtown. Raiders. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we locked in close. Smack on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step up. Let dog.
We are back here live at the 2026 SMAC Championship at Tyrone Harris Field here at Chancellor's Run Regional Park. We have a 5-3 ball game here heading into the 6th. Caden Rowe, the freshman, stepping in for Leonardtown, the 0-2 count, facing the other freshman, Luke Lopez, for La Plata. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and it is down the right field line for a foul ball. Caden aggressive on the first strike here for an 0-1 count as the umpire is begging for baseballs at this point, trying to find any that we can. If you are watching on YouTube, please arrive to Chancellor's Run with a fresh pack of pearly whites so we can keep this game going. Appreciate St. Mary's Little League President Jimmy Jones commenting on the YouTube live broadcast here from Sports Ball Den.
Really enjoy that, Jimmy. Thank you so much. President of St. Mary's Little League.
With a few members here from the Dugout Podcast group.
Absolutely.
Here's the pitch, taken outside for a ball.
W in the chat to Jim Jones.
1-1. Oh, no, pitch came in there. Two-one count here from Caden. As Lopez delivers. Swung on, and it is deep to left
he going
field.
again?
Left field is underneath of it for the out. Number one here to start the top of the sixth for La Plata.
Now batting number 10 is Seth Massey.
Seth Massey, the senior, number 10 for Leonardtown, the lefty stepping in here. Trying to keep that momentum going, that magic they found in the top of the fifth inning here with one out for La Plata. Lefty versus lefty matchup here as Lopez looks in. He delivers. Low in the zone for ball one. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Lopez might have a couple more pitches in his inventory he can dig out of the bag here.
Seth Massey's a big bat in the lineup, man.
Lots of speed from the hitter as he takes the next pitch for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
I like Seth's plate approach. He really likes to create a lot of posture to kind of lower that zone just a little bit more, and puts a lot of pressure on that on his pitchers to compete in that zone. They got to come into him.
Lopez locked in for the 2-0 count. Here's the pitch, and it's high in the zone for ball 3. Ball 3, and you can hear the Leonardtown side still chirping, still friendly chirping.
The banter is good. The banter is good.
3-0 count. Massey takes inside for ball 4. Ball 4 for a 4-pitch walk from Lopez. One out here in the top of the sixth. The runner on first for Leonardtown. The sophomore, Colt Keene, drawing a walk his last time up. Pickoff attempt over at first, not in time.
I don't even know if Seth Matthew was off the bag yet.
Massey did not have a significant lead over there, but with the lefty pitcher here, see how conservative he is in that lead. As the pitch comes in for ball high. Colt Keene takes the first pitch for a ball. Massey, we know he has speed. He's displayed that speed in center field. He's displayed it on the base path. Let's see how aggressive Coach Austin wants to be here in the top of the sixth. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed for strike one. Hard swing, activating the upper and lower half there for Colton as he steps in for a 1-1 count. Pickoff attempt over at first, not in time. One out here in the top of the sixth. Lopez looks in.
A little more lead on Seth out there.
Here's the pitch. Taken well high in the zone for ball 2.
Seth Massey might be timing him up over there.
Sorry. For number 1 on La Plata, that's it. Perfect, thank you.
Time called here by Bolin as he goes and talks to Lopez. Colt working a 2-1 count here. Luckily, no headlights out there in the outfield that we can see for this top of the inning, top of the sixth here.
And for the crowd still paying attention out there to us right now,
Lots
please,
of crowd lining the outfield fence here too at Tyrone Harris Field.
if you're online or out there in the field and you can hear us, please keep your lights off in center field, left field, and right field. Thank you.
Still a packed crowd here at Chancellor's Run Regional Park as fans line the first and third base side. Lopez settles in for the pitch. And it's swung on and missed. Strike 2 for Colton with a 2-2 count. One out here in the top of the sixth.
I'll say it again, what a beautiful night.
There's the pitch, little inside, taken for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strike. Colton really working the count here full. Lopez looks in, gives a look at the runner at first.
Well, Seth has got a little bit more of a lead there.
Pitch swung on, and it is just out of play into the stands on the first base side. Foul ball by Colt Keene. The sophomore really putting together a quality at bat here, looking to produce in the top of the 6th with 1 out for Leonardtown. Runner at first base.
One of the girls over here got hit.
Lopez gets a sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on and out of play again behind the dish. Colt really putting together an at-bat. One that is working the count, keeping the pitcher guessing, fouling off where he needs to, looking to put something in play here for Leonardtown as he looks on.
This is an incredible at-bat.
Here's the pitch, and it is off speed, high in the zone for ball 4. Lopez going off speed on a 3-2 count, walks with base runners at first and second for Leonardtown with 1 out. Zartman, who homered his last at bat, steps up to the dish for Leonardtown.
I want to tell you something I saw. Zartman came walking up, man. And he's got a posture I haven't seen just yet, man.
Here's the pitch, taken low for a ball.
He is incredibly locked in right now.
One ball, no strikes. Lopez delivers. Zartman takes a strike on the inside corner. One for Zartman. The junior takes another pitch inside, hitting the corner for strike 2. The junior really doing a stellar job on the mound today, delivering for his team a home run last inning. As he looks on 1-2. There's the pitch, and it's put into play. It is a hard hit line drive to center field. Coach Austin is sending the runner home, and we do not have a play at the plate. Leonardtown scores 1 run, moving the runner to third base with a single by Zartman to make the score 6-3. 6-3, Leonardtown with 1 out in the top of the 6th. Troy Smith looking to keep that magic going. The senior, really tall presence at the dish, ready to deliver for his team as Lopez looks on.
That was an incredibly difficult pitch to hit, man.
There's the pitch, and it is put in play to the second baseman. Second baseman flips it to shortstop. Shortstop goes 1, and we have a double play here by La Plata to end the inning. But a little damage was done as Leonardtown picked up 1 run to go into the bottom of the 6th with a score of 6-3, Leonardtown.
SMAC. Leonardtown. Raiders. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we locked in close. Smack on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game ready, never do the most talk. We just step up, let the whole field know. Hey, ain't no talk, we been working all year. Cleats in the dirt, not a moment right here. Coach also locked in, got the plan real clear. Barry on the side, keep the whole team geared. Duke out loud, yeah, the energy loud. Every pitch count, hear the noise from the crowd. Small town field, but it's big stage now. Put the ball in play, hear it crack out loud. Stay 10 toes when the pressure gets
Mound here for Leonardtown. We were talking the whole time.
And we're still talking to you.
We're still talking to you now.
Oh,
Thanks. We
man,
had great
I
conversation,
had a
man.
whole conversation there, Jeff.
We saved the best for the middle of the sixth.
Now batting number 15, Cooper Schreckengoss.
Cooper Schreckengoss stepping to the dish here for La Plata, the freshman. Takes the first pitch outside for ball one.
To the audience out there, we're talking about Zartman's at bat, lefty on righty, tailing fastballs, hits ball up the middle, RBI type stuff. It was good baseball knowledge.
Schreckengoss takes a pitch on the corner for strike one. 1-1 count here for Cooper. La Plata looking for base runners. As Zach settles in. Here's the pitch. Strike two. Taken for strike two. Cooper with a 1-2 count. Looking to protect here. Zach shakes off a sign. Settles in. Here's the pitch. And it is line drive to center field for a base hit. A leadoff base hit by Cooper to start the bottom of the sixth inning. Just what the doctor ordered for La Plata.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 13, Blake Gordon.
It was a good leadoff line drive up the middle, man.
Blake Gordon here, the number 9 hitter for La Plata, steps in. Runner
That was a
at
solid
first
barrel.
with a modest lead. Zach gives a look. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It is up. It is a high fly ball. It is in foul territory. It is in foul territory. It was a high fly ball in foul territory that dropped for no catch. They are looking, umpires are looking, coaches are looking to see if we have coaches interference with the first base coach, and nothing is going to be called. It is a 0-1 count here for Blake Gordon. 0-1 count for Blake Gordon on that high fly ball to the first baseman.
Yeah, that was interesting there. I think that call could have gone either way.
Small lead here at first base as he checks the runner. Not in time. Oh, 1 count here for Blake as the junior looks to produce. Here's the pitch. It is put in play just over the... Oh, it popped out of the third baseman's mitt. It was a diving play by the third baseman. Very good effort. Popped out of his mitt, but they were able to get the out at second base as the runner froze on the line drive. It is 1 out in the bottom of the sixth for Leonardtown.
That was Colt Keene over there, man.
Colt Keene with the diving play, flashing the leather,
Incredible.
just popped out of his glove, but able to get the runner at second.
God, this is good baseball, man.
Grimsley takes the first pitch for a strike.
These guys are 100% leaving it all out here on the field right now, man. Every player on this field right now is covered in dirt. This is phenomenal.
Next pitch taken outside for a ball.
Good frame by Troy Smith.
1-1 count here for Grimsley. Zach looks on. Small lead at the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Strike two. Right at the top of the zone, just hitting the corner. Strike two for Zach and Leonardtown with 1 out here. A runner at first base for La Plata. Ball is in play, and it is going to hit the gap to right field on a ground ball. Runner holds at second base. Runner holds at second base. We have 1 out, 2 on for La Plata with runners at first and second. As it hit that 3-4 hole to right field, moving the runner and producing where his team needed to. As Dylan Lanassi here, who's drawn a walk, put a baseball in play, looking to continue. Lanassi representing the tying run at the dish.
Scored that a hit.
Zach looks in. Swung on and missed for a strike. Thought I heard a little bit of bat there, but strike 1 here for Lanassi. The junior steps in. Zach Getting a sign from Smith. Here's the pitch. Oh, pass ball by the catcher just behind him. Runners advance on a pass ball by Smith. Runners now at second and third for La Plata with 1 out. Lots of anger there from Troy behind the dish, understandably so. Might have got crossed up there as the ball did hit his glove for the pass ball. First base is open now for Lanassi with a 1-1 count.
Got a lot of passion behind that dish.
Here's the pitch. Swung on. Ground ball hit the shortstop. Out recorded at 1, but the run does score for La Plata. Lanassi driving in an RBI with a ground out to shortstop for a 6-4 ball game. 6-4 ball game with 2 outs. Runner at third for La Plata with Tyler Hancock, number 3, stepping up to the dish. The senior looking to drive in that run to make it a 1-1 ball game. Zach delivers. It is taken on the inside corner for a strike. 0-1 count to Tyler here.
I don't think Troy should beat himself up over that, man. That was all right. Sometimes as catchers, we can get a little frustrated with ourselves.
Hit off the end of the bat to the dugout, Leonardtown dugout for a foul ball.
Important for us to understand as guys behind the dish, man, is that there's always another play, there's always another pitch, man. Wash it and lock in here.
Has an 0-2 count. Zach looks in. Here's the pitch. Swung on, he offered high, and he took it for strike 3. A location high in the zone. The batter took the offer to end the inning. It is a 6-4 ball game going into the 7th inning at the 2026 SMAC championship game. Championship game between Leonardtown Raiders and the La Plata Warriors as Troy Jordan leads off for Leonardtown on the top of the 6th. Lopez with a wicked breaking ball for a strike.
That was a beautiful slider, man. That had a lot of tail.
Lefty versus lefty matchup here with an 0-1 count. There's the pitch just outside for ball 1. TJ with the 1-1 count as Lopez delivers. Low in the zone for ball 2.
The Plata's really got to hold them here. They gotta hit their zones. They gotta play some really hard defense here.
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Swung on. It is a high fly ball in the infield. Shortstop calls off Lopez for the out to start the top of the 7th inning here. as Lopez going back to that slider, getting him to induce a high fly ball that shortstop called off to get the first out for La Plata.
That first out when you're trying to get another at bat again, man, before this game is over is crucial. Incredibly important to get that first out. They got dangerous Antonio coming up right now, man, so. He's looking good.
Rodriguez, the junior, steps in. Here's the pitch. First pitch swinging for a foul tip. Foul tip. Just past the catcher's glove for an 0-1.
He definitely wanted that pitch for sure.
Can't talk about enough about the bunt that sparked that 2-inning rally there for Leonardtown. As he delivers an off-speed pitch with a weak hit to second baseman. Second baseman bobbles it, and Rodriguez is on first with an error by the second baseman. With one out here in the top of the 7th, Leonardtown has a base runner, putting the ball in play, drawing an error. Rodriguez is on base for Leonardtown.
They really needed that out, man. La Plata really needed that out.
Mike Biddle with a hard foul tip off the catcher. We do have time. Catcher took it right to the body. We got coaches coming out to check on him. That was a hard foul tip back to the catcher.
Yeah, really lucky that he's got some really nice equipment on. We'll talk about that. Yeah, great job, buddy. The All-Star, the new System 7 gear that they're producing right now, has a incredible shock absorption system that is built inside of the helmet itself.
Bowling really tough behind the dish, as he's been all season. Umpire letting him get 1 or 2 pitches to make sure he's all right. I tell you, there's no harder position than catcher and no tougher position for a player to be in that catcher position.
Absolutely.
So bowling really signifying how to be tough back there for the La Plata squad, as the off-speed doesn't break where it wants to for a ball. A 1-1 count here for Biddle.
And that's why they're here. He's one of the top defensive catchers in the state.
Lopez looks in. Here's the pitch. Taken inside for ball 2.
I've really enjoyed watching him tonight.
Bowling receives the sign for the dugout. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and it is out of play down the right field line for strike 2 for Mike Biddle. The junior here with a 2-2 count. Lopez gets the sign. Checks a runner at first who has a small lead. Here's the pitch. Off speed, just missing high. Last 2 breaking balls he's thrown has not broken like he wants to.
No.
Not finding the break, the right rotation with his upper half to meet the lower half as he settles in for a 2-2 count here. Swung on, foul ball behind the dish. Foul ball behind the dish for a 2-2 count. La Plata with 1 out here. Leonardtown runner on first. Takes a little bit bigger lead now. 2-2 count. Lopez delivers. Lopez checks over to first. Correction. Checks over to first. Not in time. That lefty check move even messed me up there. As Lopez gets the sign on a 2-2 count. Same lead for the runner at first. He delivers. Swung on. High fly ball out of play. Just on top of the Leonardtown dugout. Still a 2-2 count. As Mike Biddle is putting together a QAB here in a nice 2S approach for the Leonardtown squad.
We're sitting 3-2 right now, RJ.
Correction, we have a 3-2 count. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Didn't matter if I had the count wrong because that is the second out for La Plata in the top of the 7th here. 2 outs for La Plata. Leonardtown still with a runner on as we have Logan Rowe, the junior, lefty on lefty matchup, stepping up to the plate. Lopez looks on and delivers. Swung on and missed for strike 1.
That was a big league cut.
Swinging with every part of his body there on the first pitch strike for the 0-1 count. There's the pitch, it's off speed, and it is hit out of play, making it over to the softball field most likely on a long fly foul ball out of play. 0-2 count for Logan. The runner getting one more step over at first. The pitch is on, and he looks at strike three to end the top of the 7th with Leonardtown 6, La Plata 4, going into the bottom of the 7th, the final half inning of the 2026 SMAC Baseball Championship here at Chancellor's Run Regional Park.
Yeah. SMAC. Leonardtown. Raiders. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game feeling, yeah, we locked in close. Smack on the line, yeah, you already know. We the ones that watching when it matter most. Leonardtown Raiders, yeah, we do the most. Big game.
Now pitching for
We are back here live at Chancellor's Run Regional Park. Mike Biddle coming in to pitch for Leonardtown to try to close out this game here in the bottom of the 7th. Large crowd here on the Leonardtown High School side as the student section is packed here at Tyrone Harris Field. Lots of cheering, lots of noise, lots of excitement here for the SMAC Championship as they are on their feet to start the bottom of this 7th inning.
I love it. It's awesome.
Great crowd. I see a couple kids stressed, a couple kids praying,
Yeah.
a couple kids pumping their fists. A couple kids have no idea what's going on, but they're just here to support the team anyways. Love to see it, love to see it.
What do you want to say to the mic about Leonardtown High School and the baseball team, guys?
Hey, Luke, Nate, I love Leonardtown High School and the baseball team.
What do you guys want to say about Leonardtown High School and the baseball team, boys?
Oh, we're the best in the state.
That's awesome. Best in the state.
Boys out here.
Got some boys out here, some Warriors.
We're running the same run we had 2 years ago, state champs.
That's good stuff.
I
All
want
right.
to say this group of
Talking
boys,
about their
great connections with each
historic
other. They have a crazy
2024
mindset.
run to win
They're
the
going all
state
the way.
championship.
Let's go. All right, boys.
Well, Leonardtown was the 4A state champions, winning 2-0 against Walt Whitman Vikings at Regency Furniture Stadium back in 2024. Biddle here to close out the game. Got a time called by the catcher. Trying to see the number of who's behind the dish now.
Is that Zartman? Or no, is that... I don't know who's behind the dish right now. The microphone was covering his...
Technical timeout here as they adjust the pitch comm system here that Leonardtown High School is using for their
I think his
coach and
mic was
catcher.
in his ear and he couldn't hear Coach Austin over there. So.
Yeah, lots of technology available for catchers here in the 2026. There are apps available where coaches can send in the signal to an AirPod or earphone piece for their catcher. Some coaches, La Plata, still using traditional signals from the dugout.
Did you hear the student body over here? We're talking. It was pretty awesome hearing them talk about how incredible this group of boys was here for Leonardtown.
Colt Keene behind the dish for Leonardtown as Mike settles in for the first pitch. Just inside for ball one.
A lot of confidence with the student body over here on their feet. This is awesome to see. I'm loving it.
Swung on and missed for strike one. Kane Simon taking a 1-1 count here into the bottom of the 7th. It's a 6-4 ball game. Leonardtown 6, La Plata 4. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball taken for a ride to deep center field. It is over a diving catch, a diving attempt. It drops in for a double for Simon to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Great effort by center field there. Massey, I believe, out there in center.
He almost got to it.
Really tracking it well. I mean, off of his feet, full body dive, just off the glove for a leadoff double here for La Plata.
He was in full flare, full out flare.
Really sacrificing the body there.
And once again, we have the fans out in the outfield with his brights on. What a nice guy.
We have a pause in the game here. There's a car
There
in
we
left
go.
field, just turned off their lights. It is a blinding. It looks like they were high beams on somebody that doesn't know how to work their lights on their vehicle. I'm thinking it's a 97 Oldsmobile that doesn't have the ability to turn off auto lights.
Looked like a few teenagers got out of the car.
Nevertheless, we digress here back to the game. As La Plata has a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 7th with a tying run at the dish. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. Nadolski really looking to deliver here today as he's had 2 tough strikeouts on some off-speed pitches. Biddle looking in with the 0-1 count. Here's the delivery. Taken for strike 2. Fastball that looked to hit right down the middle. Lots of velocity there by Little.
He had a lot of gas behind that pitch, right down the pipe.
And by Little, I mean Biddle.
That was a big old Biddle fastball right there.
Nadolski with the 0-2. Here's the pitch, and it is swung on, strike 3, fastball. Dialing up the velocity, Biddle with the strikeout on Nadolski, who's 0 for 3 on the day.
It's a tough out, man.
1 out here.
Tough out to get.
For Leonardtown in the bottom of the 7th.
You got to get that first one for sure.
Runner at second. As time is called by the batter.
The student body chirping.
Bowling here looking to settle in.
I love it.
Representing the tying run. Biddle looks in. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Little low in the zone. Bowling goes after it. Just misses. Biddle getting ahead here with an 0-1 count.
I really love how Bowling's playing right now. He's just a phenomenally aggressive catcher, both offense and defense. I really enjoy this kid.
As Biddle steps off, takes a breather. Runner at second here with a standard lead. Bowling locks in. Cole Keene talking to his pitcher there as another disengagement. Bowling with the 0-1 count. Here's the delivery. Swung on, it is put into play. It is a ground ball to shortstop, fielded cleanly, thrown across the diamond for out number 2. Out number 2 here in the bottom of the 7th for Leonardtown.
What a phenomenal game.
Now batting number 16, Aaron Bullard.
Aaron Bullard here coming in to pinch hit in the lineup for Julian Costa. Bullard, the junior, looking to keep the spark alive here, representing the tying run, trying to drive in the runner that was just moved to third on that ground ball to shortstop. We are in a 2-out ball game, bottom of the 7th. Leonardtown 6, La Plata 4. If you're Biddle here, what are you thinking? No pressure on yourself, right?
No, man, I'm already shoving. I'm already warmed up. I'm locked in, man. I got 2 down. I'm ready to shove.
Bullard with the fresh bat steps in. Puts the first ball in play. It's a hit to shortstop, ground ball, fielder across the diamond, and that's the ball game. Leonardtown High School is your 2026 Southern Maryland Athletic Conference champions, winning the ball game in a 6-4 full 7 innings. What a story. What a season for Leonardtown. What a season for La Plata, coming in as the #1 seed, 13-5, with Leonardtown knocking them off as the #3 seed at 15-3 to win the 2026 SMAC championship game.
Absolutely phenomenal performance by both teams out here, man. Congratulations to Leonardtown. Way to go, boys.
As the boys cross home plate to shake hands, a very, very stellar performance by both teams. Really back and forth. Pitching duel was on fire for the starters, Nadolski
100%.
and Zartman. Really finding their locations, hitting their marks. Both Bowling and Smith behind the dish calling such a stellar game. Really love to see that at this level. But ultimately, I trace it back to Rodriguez putting that bunt down, third base line to get bases loaded and start the rally for a final 6-4 victory for Leonardtown High School.
The amount of energy that produced with that bunt was absolutely incredible. That was probably one of the most phenomenal high school bunts I've ever seen in my entire career. Congratulations to Antonio Rodriguez for producing that. That was an exceptionally difficult bunt to lay down that line, man.
Great game all around. We appreciate you tuning in to Sports Ball Dad's live production of the 2026 SMAC Baseball Championship. Thank you for listening to Ryan Shepard and myself, RJ Bean, part of the Dugout Podcast crew. Be sure to give the Southern Maryland Youth Baseball Softball Coalition a follow, and we look forward to broadcasting the next championship game, which will be the Southern Maryland Bob Richardson Middle School League Championship, happening next week for St. Mary's and the week after for Charles and St. Mary's. So for Ryan, I'm RJ. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you at the next one.
Take care, everybody. Bye.
Yeah. SMAC. Leonardtown. Raiders.